my channel and welcome back to my Inktober series. So this one was day 16 and the theme was teeth. So for teeth, I wanted to do something different. I drew this really cute face with this really cute mouth full of teeth. And then I just went crazy with the girl's hair and decided to do like kind of a mermaid thing. But I wanted to do something slightly different than a mermaid. So at first I was thinking she could be like an eel or a sea snake. So I kind of went with sea snake. Overall, this picture was pretty simple. I don't remember though exactly what I was going for when it came to the coloring. Like when I look back and I'm watching the video, I see that I used the Copic multiliners for inking that day, and I'm not sure if that meant that I had planned to use the Copic markers. But by the time it came to actually coloring this one, I couldn't remember any of my plans at all, and I was just sitting there not quite being able to picture like what I wanted to do with the black and white, and not quite sure what exactly I felt like doing that day. I just didn't have a solid picture in my head of what effects I wanted to do. I wanted her skin to be kind of shiny, but I wasn't sure exactly how to go about it. So on the spur of a moment, in a crazy moment, I decided that this would be a clean palette challenge. And if you're not sure what that is, definitely check out the iCard in the top right hand corner. I'll link you to the first clean palette challenge I did. It's a little challenge I created for myself because I wanted to clean this palette, which you see here, so I could use it for another paint. And of course I could go out and buy a new palette. They were only like $2 Singapore, but well, I don't really want to have 100 of them laying around my house, and if I let myself do that, I probably would. I went a little too crazy when I first got into watercolors, and I just spread out on all of these palettes that I had, and now I super regret it. So I want to be slightly more environmentally conscious and also slightly more like space conscious in my own house, and just not pile it up with a bunch of junk. My space is pretty small. It's bigger now that I have a bigger desk and a room, but I still try to be a bit more conscious about how much space everything takes up. Otherwise, I feel stressed. I like things to be tidy. But anyway, stop rambling and get back to it. So I'm trying to clear out this palette so I could use it for another paint. But this is artist grade paint that I have all over this palette, and I don't want to waste it. So that's why I created the Clean Palette Challenge, so that I could try to use up every little bit of paint and make use of the palette again. So with the Clean Palette Challenge, I find it really interesting how quickly things go in a completely different direction. Like at first I was just using the green and white, and I actually think maybe that would have been better if I just kept it green and white, but I only had so much green. I'm already happy that I used all that green though, but yeah, and then it just turned into something completely different by the end. I don't think I hate it. I don't think I love it, but I think it was kind of fun too. It was really like, let's just slap some paint on it and see what happens kind of day. And, you know, sometimes you need that. It's kind of therapeutic. And I was happy to see how much paint I did use up, which I will be showing here. But because it was a super spur of the moment thing, I never did the intro like I've done before, showing the palette beforehand. So sorry about that, but I tried to show it as often as I could when I was actually doing the artwork. So hopefully you still see the progress. And I'm just pointing out the areas that I emptied. I didn't do a voiceover while I was doing this. I just pointed them out. So hopefully you can get a picture of how much paint I used. So around the base of the character, I wanted to try to put like kind of a sense of place and like kind of like a shelf or something that she's sitting on. But no matter how much paint I put there, it just soaked in and was invisible by the end. So I had to use color pencil to bring that out. I tried to not use too much color pencil, but I still had to use a bit. And I also used this Gray Green by Derwent Color Soft to kind of marry the color that I put at the base and also in the background. I had to use purple for the background color because I just had no more green or blue. So I still thought it was kind of cool. I was trying to make the water look kind of murky and dark, but I had limited supply. So yeah. but I did try to keep it light on the color pencil. I did some shading and highlights, and that's about it. So yeah, I hope you guys like this one. It was a really interesting experiment, very spur of the moment. I had a lot of fun with her hair and the shape of her body. So yeah, I hope you guys like this one, and if you did, please do let me know by leaving me a comment down below and giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. I post art related videos every week. A list of the materials that I use will be in the description below. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.